Tjo allihopa och välkomna till kanalen. Idag är vi nämligen i hjärtat av Stockholm, nämligen Fryshuset. Och vi har en speciell gäst direkt från Brighton, UK. A big welcome to my brother Adi, straight out of Brighton. And I heard this is your first time in Sweden.
It is my first ever time, yeah.
Okay, and yesterday you were in Norway. How cold was that?
So cold. I did not pack for that kind of weather. I knew it'd be cold. I didn't know it'd be that cold. We had to go to a shop and buy some hats and ballies and stuff.
Okay, and now your first time in Sweden. Have you linked up with some girls?
Over here in Sweden?
Yeah.
Not yet, no. I mean, I've spoke to Swedish girls, but I haven't as of yet met any. But we've only been here 10 minutes.
Maybe after the show.
Maybe, possibly,
Maybe.
most likely.
100%. And you know, I recently looked at your music. You have over 1 billion streams.
Yeah, that happened recently.
Insane.
Yeah,
you know,
nuts.
I remember when Body Remix, bro. I remember you way back from Cheeky Bars, freestyle, and all of that, bro. I used to see you on Black Box.
Yeah.
Way back then, and I was like, yo,
you've been listening for a minute then.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this white geezer, bro, he's great at rapping, bro. I said, damn. And you know, I remember when Body released, and then they made a Body remix, and it was you. Which other rappers were on the remix?
Me, E1, ZT, Bugsy Malone, Darko, Fivio Foreign. I think that might be it. Obviously, Russ and Tion.
Yeah, and I remember it went up on GRM Daily. I got the notification. I instantly went on it, and I was like, yo, he fucking killed it. Not like that, but like you killed it crazy. I was like, okay, I thought this was gonna go viral. 2 days later, I go on TikTok, I see everybody talking. Have you seen the shape of her body? And I was like, damn, that, you know, I was so happy to see that. But that was a really viral moment for you.
Yeah.
How has it been to keep up after that? You know, you released your album, Peer Pressure. Big congratulations on the album. I really enjoyed that album.
Love, man.
And now you're going on tour around Europe and everything. How has life been ever since that viral moment to keeping up?
I mean, there could have been pressure at first. Luckily, I got a quite tight, small, good team around me that kept me focused. Once Body went that viral, because they'd been in the game a while and they know how it goes, they knew to just keep me in the studio, keep focused. The more songs I'm making, the more likely it is that I come out of another banger. We came out of Oliver Twist and then Come and Go, Flowers and things like that. We just stayed in the studio and stayed focused. Try not to look at the outside world of things and focus on the music, especially when you're in moments that pressure could hit. I think that's the best way to get about it.
And Oliver Twist, that song was in FIFA.
Yeah, man.
That's amazing, you know, playing FIFA since being a child.
Yeah.
Well, when EA contacted you guys, wasn't that like insane?
Do you know what? It wasn't even a thing that EA contacted me specifically. I don't know who in the team they reached, but I only really knew once the game was like about to come out. It was like, oh, by the way, your song's gonna be in FIFA. So
okay, so it was like a label thing, they fixed it.
I don't know, I think it's more to do with publishing. But yeah, it's just a sick, I woke up to a text like, by the way, your song's gonna be in FIFA. So yeah, that was a very good day. Like I say, it's one of them proud moments as an artist for sure, especially growing up playing it.
Yeah, and you know, growing up, being a fry cook, and then ended up as a rapper. How does your mom see all of this? You know, you went from being a fry cook living in Brighton, one of the UK rappers that I think have grinded the hardest, you know, because I've seen that come up. I've seen you grind your ass off, bro, all these freestyles. Bro, you were crazy on the freestyles.
Yeah, we was going nuts on them Insta freestyles for quite a while.
Yeah, and then now like being an international rapper.
Yeah.
How is your family reacting to all of this?
I mean, my mum's more than proud, but at the same time, she's very much like me in terms of like manifesting and believing. She always knew, because I always knew. So it wasn't like oh my God, you've actually done it. She's like, yeah, like you've finally done it.
She was already expecting it.
But yeah, I mean, I've got uncles and aunties that still can't wrap their head around it, and they ask for photos, even though
even though your family.
Yeah. But I mean, it all comes of it, innit? You take it as it comes. But yeah, my whole family is obviously massively proud.
Yeah, and then like being on tour and everything, how has your relationship with Brighton stayed? You know, do you still go there? Do you still meet up with old friends? Oh, so they're all from Brighton?
Yeah, everybody in my team has been my friend before, and then we end up filling in positions like my cameraman I've known for ages, my PA is my best friend, management I've known for ages. But yeah, I still live there as well. I mean, I find it hard to get out of there. Sometimes it's a blessing and a curse because it's my hometown, it's my stomping ground. I kind of get to do what I like when I like, and
just be yourself.
Yeah, we get to have a lot of fun. But at the same time, it's a blessing because it's grounded. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have to act like a celebrity and everything, and I think that's better for my mental health anyway.
Yeah, I wanted to show you a video from way back, like you were a kid back here. I want to hear your reaction and what do you think about You remember this video?
Fucking hell, you have been listening for time.
For a long
I
time.
got 5 thoughts telling me that
I'm
I'm
hot.
hot and he wanna ride.
You remember the lyrics?
Swipe up. Come
Wow,
on, girl, the
okay.
only one with privilege to climb.
Wow.
Yeah,
how
yeah.
old were you back then?
Boy, 15?
15.
15, 16.
And you were spitting bars on your iPhone, putting it out.
Yeah, that's what I've been like every week, every 2 weeks. I was putting out Insta freestyles. That's mad. I completely forgot about that one. That was the.
I had to remind you.
Yeah, that was the I Got challenge. I can't remember who started the challenge, but it was like one of the UK famous rappers. I think.
Was it like an Instagram thing?
Yeah, and it was like that artist would pick out the best ones. He shared, the artist who started that challenge actually shared that. I think that was one of the first times a blue tick had ever seen.
Like gave you attention?
Rap, yeah, giving me attention.
Wow.
I was gassed. Yeah, that's mad. That's a throwback and a half, bro.
And how many years back was that? How old are you today?
20.
20. So 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Something like that, yeah, 4 years ago. Yeah, that's unreal. I remember that True Religion jumper that I had, that's how I know.
Way back.
Yeah, way back when.
How many years have you been rapping? Like, not even putting out, because I've been seeing you freestyle for years. You know, when I got the call, I was like, I gotta go. You know, I was in another city. I had to take the call like instantly. I was like, I gotta go there.
We love
but
it.
there's been so many years I've seen you freestyle, but it feels like you've been rapping for way longer than that.
Yeah, I mean, I put out my first song, I was 12. So,
12?
Yeah, if you want to count that, that's 8 years. I've been writing maybe 10 years, maybe just under 10 years.
Wow.
Writing music from like when I first ever wrote my first lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they weren't as good as they are now.
Yeah, because like also like I remember from way back from the freestyles, there's been so much progress in your delivery, flow, lyrics. Have you felt that like if you look back from when you Black Box and all of that, like have you seen the progress?
Yeah, 100%. I think, like you're saying, not the first Black Box when I was young, but the second one where I had the big white jacket on. I think that was the first time where I started playing around with like delivery and cadence, and I started getting more into the artistry side of things, and I started noticing my improvement. Because obviously it's hard to notice when you improve, because you're moving with the times, innit? But yeah, I think around the age of 16 was when that level up started. I started to grow into myself as an artist, you get me?
Yeah. And looking at the UK rap scene, it's very similar to the Swedish rap scene that way that you're British.
Yeah.
Right? Completely full England.
Yeah.
And like in Sweden, the Swedish rap scene, there's a lot of people with immigrant backgrounds that are huge rappers. It's very similar in the UK rap scene. I think it's just you and Potter Paper that are full British.
Yeah, and even Potter Paper is Algerian and Irish.
Okay, wow.
So, yeah,
so you're one of the only like fully British rappers like in the blood?
Yeah, I think it would be me, H.
Yeah, H, definitely.
I don't know if I can think of another one. I think it might just be me and H, yeah.
Has it felt like it's been harder to come in as like a fully English rapper without like an immigrant background? Because that's the issue in Swedish rap, that having a full Swedish background, people don't think that you can be gangsta.
Yeah,
people don't think.
Yeah, so I was gonna say it's like a blessing and a curse. I mean, the kind of person that I am, I call it digestibly British.
Okay.
So if you're from another country, you might think of England as like tea, crumpets, and stuff, going down the pub, have a pint, eggs and bacon, but that is me. So for people that might not understand the other side of British culture, it's easy for them to understand me because I am what they think England is. But at the same time, coming into it's harder to break in because the scene is so used to like gangster rap and people from London and that story and that background that they come from. And obviously I don't rap or talk on that because it ain't what I come from, and I'm not gonna come and put a barrier.
Come and lie,
chat
and everything.
shit.
Yeah.
So I think it gives blessings and curses because like there's probably over 50% of the population in the UK are kids like me, but just not over 50% of the rap scene population.
Do you think that representation is important?
100%. Somebody's got to speak up for the chavvy little kids.
Yeah, definitely.
Why not me?
And would you say like your background, like growing up, would you say it was rough?
I mean, I don't ever want to slate the
like
amazing,
not comparing to anybody else's background.
I'm saying
like
I don't want to slate the amazing things my mum done with what we had. I mean, we never had no money or nothing. I grew up with my mum and my older brother, and we used to have to like share bath water, and we never really had heating and things like that. But because my mum's such a strong figure, I never really understood the concept of being broke or struggle until I was the age of like secondary school. And you meet, obviously when you're in primary school, you're in that area, all the kids are going through the same stuff because they're in that area. Secondary school, you go and you meet, there might be one kid that's got this massive house, and then there's one kid who's living worse than you, and you start realizing
understanding how it works.
different ways of life, innit? So yeah, but and at that point, I was already mature enough to know that I got to go out there and get it myself anyway. So, I mean, I come up rough, but didn't know that I'd come up, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
Would you say like she took a father figure for you?
Yeah, 100%. My mum's the hardest cunt I know, excuse my French. But yeah. And I still not slating my old man either, because he made efforts to come back into my life.
But not like your mom?
No, quite a lot later on as well. And we have a funny relationship, me and my old man.
Yeah.
But I ain't got nothing against him, you get me? I'm over that. Maybe teenage years I had I'm over it now, you get me?
All right, I was thinking, you know, you're in Sweden. You got to link up with the Swedish rap scene. I'm going to show you one of the hardest Swedish rappers named Yasin, and he's getting a lot of buzz in London. Do you know about him?
I don't know.
Okay.
You have to fill me in.
He went on Find the Booth with Heady One.
Oh, the most recent one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips of it on Instagram.
Okay, I'm going to put on a song from him.
Okay.
I want to hear your reaction on it.
Right,
have you heard Swedish rap before?
No.
All right. So this is like a first
introduction.
Okay,
yeah.
damn.
Fresh,
The Heady
throw
One
me
one.
into it.
Stockholm, Sweden. Jag visste från cellen, det är ingen som svarar. Avdelningen är död. Nyss jag kom ifrån Adem, brottsplatsen är fortfarande röd. Min grabb han är på sin demon time, sa till han du har mitt fulla stöd. Kör, vart vi går, vi ställer till med en CCC. Min folk kommer alltid försöka, jag snackar entré, sitter väktarna öppna. Anstalten på mindre än ett år.
You like it?
Yeah, it's hard.
It's definitely how we love this shit.
Obviously, I can't understand what he's saying, innit? But
It's
he's
not- it's
tight
not
in the
criminality.
pockets. Yeah, I bet.
Studio valde ingen ny vana. Jag har en Mastercard, det är då betala. Kommer gå till en pull-up kortläsaren i Prada. Sponsorer inte sponsrade. Musikvideorna är påkostade. En klocka upp för de som kokade.
Yeah, the flow is hard. The flow is
Yeah.
hard. Fitting in the pockets nicely as well.
Would you make a song with him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to collaborate with a lot of different European artists. We've been trying, like I've been saying in other interviews, been trying to bridge the gap and make them connections. Obviously, it's something I haven't done as of yet, but I feel like at a point in my career now where I want to start doing that and doing things outside the box that others ain't doing. So
Yeah.
sure.
Because it feels like, you know, even if you don't understand what he's saying, you like the flow, the cadence, like everything.
how
So
it
it's like you
sounds.
can still fuck with it.
Music's all about sonics as well. You don't necessarily have to understand. So, no, yeah, for sure. And just connecting them fan bases. I mean, I might have a fan base that likes me and him the same way he might have a fan base that
Yeah,
likes me and him,
exactly,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So it could work.
So a bit of synergies.
Yeah, 100%.
RD is gonna have a show tonight in Stockholm, Sweden. We're going to be vlogging a bit of that because we want to see you go off. And you better be putting on a crazy show.
I always put on a crazy
You will.
show, bro. Don't worry about that, trust me.
All right, thank you so much for coming to the LMX channel. You wanna tell them like, comment, subscribe,
Yeah, it's been your boy RD. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye.
and we'll see you next time. Bam.